is built from far more than just four. It's where you feel safe and the one place you can truly be yourself. Hopefully with the ones you love. So, it's with great pleasure that we're introducing this new line of items. I'm sure they can help you recreate the home you have and manifest the one you want.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another Outerminds stream. It is going to be a chill one today. I'm sure you've seen the thumbnail by now. We've got a LoFi tier sim vibe. Fitting for the home celebration that's going on right now. So, I am going to show off those new items while I talk a bit about the run of the show. I hope you're all doing well. Oh, hold on. Of course, I get a message right now. Okay. So today we're going to be answering a bunch of the questions that you guys submitted over the week to, well, us, the dev team at Outerminds. Some of them were pretty interesting. I mean, I did leave it pretty open-ended. You could ask basically anything about the team. I see you, Murphle, and I can tell that you're trolling. But welcome to the stream. So yeah, we're gonna go over all those questions. We're gonna check out your rooms. So if you want me to review your tuber sim room, you can mention your in-game name in the chat. I will pick him, put him on a Word doc, right? My professional notepad, and I will go through them later on in the stream. But I think to begin the stream, the meat and potatoes of the stream is going to be these questions. So I'm going to get right into it. And if you have other questions, you are more than free to actually mention them in the chat. I will add them to the list. You might not get a literal dev answer. Most of our devs are having that Easter fun. I don't know about you guys, but we basically pick between Friday and Monday. So I'm one of the devs that are online today on this fine Friday. It's Easter Friday or Good Friday, whatever it's called. Doesn't really matter. We are here to celebrate home. All right, I've got a nice little list of 5 or so people already. Good stuff. Cool. All right, we've got some nice people. Yeah, I remember. Thank you for sharing Waffle's username, Blockhead. I hadn't memorized it. All right, got everyone? Yeah, okay, cool. Now, for the first juicy question, I'm sure you all want to know the answer to this one. What is the office like compared to before COVID? So, for the more engaged of you, the ones who participate in the Discord server, which there are links to in the description or the info panel. Outerminds has been working from home for the last basically 2 years at this point. We actually were ahead of the curve when COVID happened. We straight up, boom, went home and started working from there. So, you know, it's got its limitations, just like you probably heard a million times at this point from if you follow other game devs and just most people in general, most businesses. But going back into the office, I want to say that it was just like home. I mean, it's just like how it was beforehand, with new people, new faces. With time, we get more people, different people rather. You know, when you hire different people, and one thing that hasn't changed are the stories that we share. So, if you think that we exchange wholesome stories all the time, well, you'd be wrong, or you might be hard pressed to find some, because more often than not, we actually have a lot of cursed conversations at the office, and some of the subject matter can't really be shared on stream. But it has to do with certain media that we like to consume. So I hope that answers that. We're having a good time getting slowly back into the office. I think we had a record number of people at the office last week. I think it was like 12 or so. And it just so happened to be on one of our artists' birthdays. So happy birthday to him. Or happy belated birthday once again. Not that I initially wished him a belated birthday, but you get the idea. Okay. Next question. Somebody says there are no beats to study and relax to. So let me fix that. We have the technology. Boom, boom. There you go. Now there are. Okay, here is a question related to items in the game. So, when you earn a large amount of gifts, example given, lit gifts, some of these can be items. Yeah. Sometimes some of these items can be pack items. Basically, you can earn pack items from gifts, which is a thing. First question, this is a double whammy. Is any pack item obtainable via gifts? And then second question, if the previous answer is yes, item, what is the max amount of pack items you can get? 20, 255, or 500? So, I am 100% sure that you do get any pack item from those gifts. Of course, it is random. You are not more likely to get certain items over others. There's actually a pretty big pool of items that the game pulls from. So, if you see the item multiple times, that's also possible. You're just really unlucky. Sorry to break it to you. And then the max number of items never changes. Basically, the inventory for the items is the same across the whole game. You can only get 255 of any given item. So there you go. It is worth it to get gifts from your followers, 100%. All right, next question. Will there ever be more default Craniac items added? And also, will there ever be more badges in the game? So, badges, if some of you are older gamers. Anyways, if you've been around for a long time in the TuberSim community, we have had a badge for basically any of the content creators for TuberSim. And, well, not any, but, you know, a fair bit of them. Like Sword King's Fox icon or badge, the Tuber Central badge, and then there's a Panda badge. There's a few others. I don't know them all by heart. We have a fair bit of them on a list. But basically, if you engage with those communities, you could then get badges. One thing that's happened over time is that some of those have gone a little quiet, to say the least, and the badges aren't exactly shared as much. We still have the ability to give them out. It's just we don't really have the visibility on those communities anymore. So adding more badges, we'd have to find a better way to give them out, I would say. There is basically the way that they were being handled was if you were part of those micro, I'm gonna call them micro communities, or those side communities, the people who were in charge of them, we would give them a certain privilege to be able to give the badge in the game, so that they could basically have their own little thing. It's kind of like if they were a mod on their own Discord, but in the game, if you will, if you boil it down a lot. So for new badges, I don't think that we'll be adding them anytime soon, but let's not currently working on that. We're not currently working on adding specific items and the like to existing systems. So like on Craniac, on Puggle, or not Puggle, sorry, on Gobble, there are no items that are being added to that, but that can always change. It's pretty easy to add them in. So like a new background is never out of the question. It just takes a little bit more time because it is a whole background. It can be a pattern, but I believe some of the patterns are fairly unique, wherein there's enough not randomness but diversity across the pattern to make it look not like a pattern. But basically, if we were to add more items to Gobble, we'd have to take maybe an item out of not a pack, but one of the celebrations, for example. It's all about juggling those. So where would you rather see the item? In one of the game modes, or one of the mini games, or in a celebration? And we're always open to seeing which one you would like to see. So if you want to provide more feedback on that, again, join the Discord. We always read it. We've got devs in there all the time. Sylvain sometimes looks at it and draws some fan art, if you will. I think the last one was somebody drew a face on a wall, or maybe he'd shared a graphic of a face on a wall, or something that looked like a face and actually made it into a face. It's pretty funny. Okay. I hope that answers that question. That was about Craniac items. And there's another question that's kind of similar later on about Gobble and whatnot. So it basically answers it too. But I will reiterate. Okay, this other question, I believe this one was from Iconium. I don't remember exactly. But do you have any big future plans for the game, like new events, mini games, etc.? New features. So basically, as far as this isn't asking for celebrations, I think this question is more focused on like the way we added Gobble, the way we added Meme Maker, the way we added Craniac way back when. But basically, all those nice big, I'm gonna call them big because they're chunky mini games that took a lot of time to actually create and add to the game. Right now, we're still brainstorming some new minigame ideas or events, so celebration ideas. We actually, I think in the last 2 weeks, our meetings, like our brainstorming meetings, have like taken a significant amount of time because we've been like going crazy on the variety of things that we do with the existing celebrations. So for example, and this isn't set in stone, but here's an example of what we could do with the celebration, and it is that we could, in a way, repurpose them. So I get this question a lot where people wonder if a celebration will ever be replaced or put out a commission kind of thing because it comes back so often and they're kind of tired of seeing it, which totally understandable. If you're a player who's been with us for the last 6 years, I get it. I mean, our last celebration was Home that we added, which was in mid-2020, if I'm getting that right. But yeah, celebrations are a huge endeavor. And we're kind of thinking of making it so that the theme stays the same, right? The theme of the celebration, for example, could still be home, but it would be a different kind of home. Instead of just changing up the items, we would change up the theme. So I think the better example that we'd had was if we played with sci-fi. And I don't know if you remember, but there was November 2020. Thank you for clarifying. But there is where was my train of thought? Oh yeah. So for sci-fi, there have been a lot of suggestions for different kinds of like, not sci-fi oriented stuff, but like science related at least. And one of those was steampunk. I don't know if you remember that one, but there was a not a large movement, but there was a kind of a bit of hype around maybe getting like a steampunk pack. So for example, that could be what the sci-fi theme is for a given sci-fi event. Just as an example, purely hypothetical, but these are the ideas that we're playing with, right? Integrating community ideas that make sense, fit the theme, but don't necessarily fit the theme, and we would basically just need to change it around to give it a nice new coat of paint. Coat. So those are kind of the plans that we are looking at right now for Tubersim. On the other hand, there's also, we're doing a lot of backend work So it's going to take a while until that's done. And once that is done, we can, it'll be a lot easier to manage the game on a dev side, if you will. So that will help us make new content for it a lot easier. I want to say a lot easier. All right. Will you guys ever do streams where you make new small items live? So this is a fun question because I remember it was either early 2020 or late 2019, right after I'd come to Outerminds. But we had Sylvain in a Discord chat at some point, drawing an item, just live, just drawing an item. I think it was an item. I'm pretty sure it was. It was either that or a mask. But I think it could be really cool content. It's just that at the same time, we would be like asking, you know, artists to get on stream and spend their time creating, but on stream, which is not very easy considering, especially now that we're in remote. The last time we did that actually was in office. But yeah, there you go. Sylvain would be down for sure. So yeah, we just have to work that out. But I think it would be really, really cool. We could maybe have like a live vote of what the item could be, right, in the chat, and then after a few minutes decide on it and have them go through it. Could be really cool. Okay. Any plans for new pixelings like some from the game? Pixelings, or Beauty Pie's pixelings. I don't think, kind of like same on the same note as Craniac items and Gobble items and those themes, there aren't any being made at the moment. But of course, like if there's a pixel that makes sense to be added in a celebration, or if we have the time for it, then it will for sure be added. But I want to say it's on the back burner for a bit, but it should come back in the future. Alright, next one. Will we get more items that represent people that do a lot for the community? So this question is kind of hard to answer, mainly because on two sides of the point where we want to. It's like something really cool to really showcase what people are doing for the game, and just to give back to the people showing love for the game. At the same time, it does mean that whenever there is somebody who gets an item in the game, we have to like kind of attribute some kind of accountability to that item, and if anything happens, kind of have to edit it or not. But it's just some items kind of lose their what's the word? Kind of lose their luster over time as those people shift out. But we do have some long-standing members who don't have items, and I think could be really cool. For example, I swear to God, I'm not paying him, but I would I would love to put a Jackdaw item in Tubersim. I think they already have like a bird, but I would like a better item to commemorate him, because the man does so much for the community, just in general. If you're not familiar with him, he runs our Discord community events every week, basically, on the server Discord, and the rooms that come out of there are really insane because he gets to touch on themes that aren't in the game, or like just they're completely random at times, or they're cool themes changed from the usual formula, and it's really nice to see what people come up with. Of course, you can get a Discord trophy in the game for participating in those as well, which is a small form of giving back, but still a fun one. So if you want a Discord trophy or a Discord meme trophy, you'll have to keep an eye out for which ones he's running. But yeah, I hope that didn't derail too much from having items that represent people in the game. Okay. Next. Does the dev team ever plan on adding community-made items like the ones Mob Squad makes? So yeah, we've actually added 2 packs. I believe it was at the end of 2019, somewhere around there. But the cinema, cast and crew, and the props pack that are all cinema related, those were all made by a community member over on the subreddit. I don't remember the name by heart. I should have probably checked it up, but It is available on the pack. Like, we do mention their name there. So if you ever wondered why is that name there, that's them. They are the person who initially came up with it. And then the second half of this question is like at least modified, or add them in and maybe touch up on them. That's exactly what we do basically. Like, we'll see the item. Let's make a jacked item. Hell yeah. But yeah, so the way it worked out was we checked out the items, the files. We had our art team touch up, maybe a few, not imperfections, but like basically just clean it up a bit so that it fit the overarching tuber style, which is really cool. The fact that and a full item pack made it into the game, but that was originally made by a player, it's really cool. I don't think we'd be against making new community packs. I mean, we aren't. It's a long process. It's finding the balance on our end. Okay, next one. Is the team working on any new cosmetics, particularly in the walls and floors for Gobble, new backgrounds, new filters? So this is basically not exactly the same, but this touches on the other game modes that weren't mentioned in the other question. So in short, not at the moment, but it would be very easy to shift items that are currently being put into packs or celebrations into those game modes. So maybe we could find a solution to that. If you have any suggestions that you would like to see, right? Like maybe off the top of my head, I don't know, like adding some of the Craniac items into it, right? Into Gobble, for example, some like the more rare ones. So like, for example, like this is theoretical, right? This isn't anything set in stone, but let's say it is midsummer. You're not going to see holiday for another 6 months, and you really want that one holiday item, for example. Maybe at that point in time, it could be that those Craniac items are in like the Gobble rotation. Anyway, it's a big brain thought, but it's not, concrete. But we would basically, my answer to this is we'd have to find a good solution to it without thinking adding too many new items to it, or else that would. We basically, the famous word in project management planning is we'd have to scope it. That is the dev excuse for it. But yeah. Okay. Has the Outerminds team thought of adding new events here soon? So in events, I believe they meant celebrations, which I have iterated on several times in the past, but I will do it again because there are always new people, and as always, welcome. But basically, celebrations take a significant amount of work. We've got the music, we've got the skins for Puggle and Craniac. We have the voice lines for Pewds when he does the intros, right? All the text. Then we have, I'm counting on my hand, all these fingers. I almost have down. I don't have any more fingers at this point, but we also have the text that has to be like localized, and then there's individual items. There's the actual Edgar and Maya's that we change. There's the Craniac events, icons, the bubbles. The list goes on, honestly. But yeah, it's a pretty big undertaking. I'm not gonna say no, we're not making a new one, but in the future, I'm positive there'll be a new one, but it'll be further down the line. If my answer from earlier helps to paint the picture, we've got some things that need to be taken care of by the end of the year for Tuber before I think we can really commit to something as big as a celebration. And yeah, I mean, we're also working on getting a new live ops artist, which will help a great deal at the moment. Let's see. Let me catch up on chat a bit. Diamond some tribute. Everyone else would expect them to. Yeah, it wouldn't be accolade based. It would strictly be like I hope Jackdaw was a good example of how an item from somebody who contributes to the community would be added. Like this is somebody who is constantly not engaged, but like involved. I like that word better. Involved with the community and actively making things. Ooh. Hold on, my drop frames. Okay, no, I'm just lagging a bit, it seems. Okay, but yeah, I hope that gives a good template for what an I would need to be. Cinema pack item was awesome. I love the community made items into the game. Hope we can do this again in the future. Yeah. So saying this gives me so much hope. Mob Squad's creations are incredible. And yeah, on that note, all of Mob Squad's creations make it to the team. Like as soon as I see one, I'm like, all right, I'm sharing this. We're gonna look at it, and more often than not, people in the team are very happy to see them. So keep it coming. We love to see them. It does get somewhere. If you were curious whether or not our devs actually looked at them, well, I mean, I could send you a screenshot at some point, just of the conversations that take place for each item that's made. All right, next, let's see. And actual memes. Okay, you want it to be room reviewed. I will add you to the list. We'll take a look at those in a bit. Can anyone explain what's going on right now? I'm late and I want to know what's going on. Yeah, well, there you go. Somebody answered you. But in case anybody else is wondering, I am answering questions that were submitted throughout the week on the server Discord. And, well, we're going through them. So far, I hope the answers have satisfied you. So every celebration items is exclusive. So if next year I play a celebration, I can't get that item, or no. Celebration items will always be available. And let me just use the game to show you this. If we go to it's on the store or affordable items. You have a certain set of items which are always there. And then the rest of the items are located in Craniac, which if you go further down this list, you will see as well, because we added them in there for people who just want those specific items, right? They are for bucks, but you'll see them in the list and they will have the Craniac icon on them. So we have a pile of board games, a cat. I always wondered, to me, this kind of looks like an egg, but I know it's cereal, the cereal box. And some of these items, keep in mind, have a rotation change. So when you rotate them, they I don't know if this one changes color, this carpet. I think it does. But basically you turn around this flower pot or vase and you will have 2 or 3 other items, which you can see on the stream background at the bottom, right down there, below the green carpet and table, right on the edge. Those are the different rotations of that item, I believe. And then, let's see, is that the same item? Yeah, and same thing with the wall. See that black and white wall? Those are the same item, just flipped a bit. And the same goes for those pillars. Those pillars are all one item, and you just rotate them to find the right pattern you want. It's a recurring theme in tubersim, where we use one item, or one item's code basically, to add in multiple items that you can just, you know, it's 4 for the price of 1 basically. Okay. All right, chat's active today. It's pretty nice to see. All right, I know this is relevant to tubersim. Content to Pixlings. At the moment, Pixlings is mostly just getting events that are on loop. We've finished that gameplay loop for Pixlings. New items come in for Craniac, but old items still available. Yep, that's the case. So basically, every time celebration returns, you will have new items for that one celebration, and that's why I answered the other question about new events the way I did. Basically, if we had sci-fi again, we just we could rather reskin it to look like a steampunk pack, for example. Put down in your room, no wait. Yeah. Firelight changes color, yep. Lots of color alternatives on the rotations. Can I have rainbow name? Can I have rainbow name? For anybody asking for rainbow name, there is a specific, very particular process, and you will have to go through it just like everybody else who has asked for said rainbow name over the last 6 years. So remember to be patient. To hatch eggs, you've got to start videos, and they will help your eggs hatch. Yeah, if you get the right trends. Yeah. So I hid something, a particular item that was just released this week in my room right now, and it is there. I see it. If you see it, let's say, yeah, if you can see it, type bunny in the chat. We'll see how many people can find the Easter bunny that was released on Wednesday. Which, on that note, it's pretty cool. If you're new, we add login items every week. Basically, there's a guessing game on a Monday, and then on the Wednesday, we actually release it. So if you're interested in maybe winning a few bucks, and of course knowing when that item comes out, the best time is to show up like on midday on the East Coast of North America. Basically, if you want to like rough time zone, in our Discord. The item will appear, and then you can guess what it is. If you guess it right, well, you get some bucks. The last 2 times, I think the same person won, just because they're really good at guessing. Yeah, Jack's too good. But you know what? There's always the option of handing down your bucks to someone else. You know, we have some very what's the word? We have some very generous players in our community. Same thing with the Discord event trophies. If you lost, you haven't lost until the person who's won has said their part, right, their piece, because a lot of the time those people who win quite a bit because they're just really good, right? They're good at making rooms, and they'll hand it down to somebody else. Beginning to think it's rigged. Oh man. You know, I kind of wish it was rigged because it would be easier to explain, but every time I look through the answers and then there's that one hyper-specific answer, it just happens to be Jack. But yeah. I'm seeing a few bunnies in the chat, so I'm guessing most of you have spotted it. For those of you who haven't, it's right over here. Let me pull him out. There you go. That's where he was hiding. Now, if you hide an Easter bunny in your room that you submitted, I will try to find it. But if you haven't, well, that's it. that's it. There's nothing more to it. Okay, so I will take a look at my list and see if I have most people added. Friends. There we go. First one is Max, which I'm pretty sure I still have. Yep. Okay. So Max Laser 1 of 4 or 5 accounts. As always, there is a max out of 5 room right here on the screen. Appreciate it. He has a Discord meme trophy. He's got the anniversary trophy, or is that the seasonal? I forget. But there's a Max. He's an active member of the Tubersim community. He always sends this kind of room, never anything else. Although this time he does have a few trophies lying around. He has upgraded a slight bit. It's the last one. If you're unfamiliar with my quote-unquote grading process for these rooms, I check your room out and I give it a score out of 5, and this guy gets a max out of 5. Not like a max value, but like just max, like his name out of 5. Or at this point, it should just be 5 out of max. Okay. Next one. We've got Echo. Silence of Echo. There you are. Got a few returners. Some classic stream. Hi. Hi there. Like the little hi over here. And then there's the cat on the side. You have successfully recreated the LoFi room. I'm liking it. I think it was you I gave the challenge, right? In while we were in Discord earlier. Yeah, it was okay. Oh, you did a good job. I like how you did it. I think oh, another person to add to the room list. But yeah, I mean, I gave you a criteria because you asked for it, and I'll do my part. I'm gonna give you a 4 out of 5 for this. I think you could have added like some lighting. We do have a few options for that. You did use the new items. You used the pillars, which is really cool. And then you've got bookshelves. And I think this is like the 1-to-1 carpet. But yeah. Very cool. No, I'll give this a 5. You just get a 5 out of 5. It deserves it. It's well done. I won't be stingy today. There you go. I'm writing scores down. Not that it matters. You all get the same amount of bucks for participating. But yeah. Pillars are the best new items. Yeah, it's kind of weird. We never had that height of pillar in the game. For as far as building blocks go. Check my room, Crypty. Hi. Yeah, sure. I'll add you there. Have. Okay. I've added a few more names to the list. Okay, next up is Blockyhead's room. So let's see what you've got for us today, yeah? Top of the list, got the Discord badge. Valorix as well. Check out my room. Yeah, Ivan, just send me your in-game name in the chat. Okay, we've got another nice little homeroom. And you've used the new wall with the new pillar. This is an interesting way to make like an indented sort of window wall, which you see a lot in like high-end apartments. I feel like this is a little small. You could have maybe expanded it on the sides just a bit to give it some more like room, space, like to breathe. But if this was a set, this would be just fine. So, for your idea, I'd give this 4. It's a nice blend. It's different. It looks very I was gonna say creamy, but like this, it just looks like very it looks kind of chic, yeah. Did I give it a score? I already forgot. I had a mind wipe just now. I'll give it a 4 out of 5. All right, next is PewDiePie Gundam 69, which is quite the name. Let's see if you made a Gundam or something, yeah? All right. Stone Gem, what was your name again? I believe I have everybody. Yeah, well, you're actually next up. Actually, all right, Minutia, I've added you too. How about I take a quick 2 seconds here to add as many people as possible. Speed running the ad process, making friends by the second. Oh no, I'm being redundant. Being redundant once again. Okay. Again. We've got a lot of returners this time around, this stream around. No, I've got you in there, brah 7ah. Sorry, but I am an actual memes in the list. Yes, you are. You're right there. Ayub. Okay. The white pillar. Oh my god. Yeah. It's on the wrong layer. I see why that bothers you. I try to edit them, but sometimes that stuff slips. Yeah. Last time, the items that are right below me here, those were over the camera layer, so like I had items on my screen here. But we're professional. We keep it that way. We roll with it. All right. Okay, so if I go down the list one at a time, we are gonna do Toy Gundam 69 next, which is a mouthful to say every time, but I'll do it. I'll do it again. All right. Loading room. Okay. Chill room. You've yacht. Yas. All right. You've got the new wall. You got the pillars. I think that is one of the home carpets. Yeah, the home. It's not a TV unit. It's like an island, but it fulfills the same purpose. Yeah. What is that item back there again? Where is that from? Oh, that's a spider. You got a little friend in there. This is a pretty cramped little room, but I like it. It's cozy. I like that you use this wall and the pillars to separate or to give the room a bit of depth. It's pretty cool. Like you can have a proper entrance. I don't know that I would have my office right at that door, but I mean everybody's got their circumstances. But yeah, I'd give this a 3 out of 5. It's a cozy room. It's a up-and-coming room. You did what you could with what you got. Level 43. For level 43, this room isn't that bad. Honestly, this is pretty good. But yeah, give you a nice little 3 out of 5. Bra 7A. Master Ivan, yeah, I've got you on the list. We're good. It's really hard to make the door. What do you mean? Don't you want a rainbow name on your main account instead of the other? Did Aiko submit his name? He did not, but I will probably just check his room out of habit. Or maybe he did and I missed it, but either way, thanks for reminding me. Okay. So we've got a shrine to Edgar and Maya here. I like the variety and the symmetry, of course. And then, oddly enough, you chose to put this little offering item. I don't know that it is an offering. I can't even tell what it is. Are those candles? A set of candles, a nice little pot of flowers. Oh, there's a key as well. Is that like a giant earthworm in the back? That's what it looks like to me. Like a giant jelly bean earthworm thing. Oh, there's a pause on the mix. I keep forgetting about that one. That white space. Oh, I like it. Okay, is the other side white? It isn't. Okay. But there's a lot of variety in this room. This item is is it from Vacation? I can't remember. But yeah, this is what I mean by like light sources. These can be really nice when you put something on display like Edgar and Maya here. I think you submitted a similar room in the past though. But you did spice it up with the new pillars and the glass pane walls or windows, whatever you want to call them. But those are new items. They're all down there. They're available in home, and you can probably make some really cool like stained glass looking rooms with it. So I'd give this a 4 out of 5. It's got no, I'll give this a 5 out of 5. This is like actually I'll give this a 4.5 because the thing with the whole symmetry, and at the start, the flowers, the black and white. I was expecting like a white flower. I don't know if we have one, but you've got the theme going, right? You've got the half and half, white and black, but it doesn't. It's not everywhere. Not that it needs to, but it could be like over here, and or you can't see my cursor, but on the far corners. Yeah, I'll be stingy with you. But no, it's a great room in general. You did a great job. All right. Next up, waffle cake. Hansa89. Yeah, I think I've got you on the list. If not, well, I'll add you. Here, let's just do that real quick. Yeah, you're already there. Cool. All right, waffle cake 69. The weird name. All the weird names. That's a lot of sponsies. That's a sponsor eagle. Yeah, okay, so you used some pillars. Nice. Got the board game, the table. Okay, so you used a bunch of the home items. It's kind of like if the sponsies, the lore behind this room is basically the sponsies were getting ready to deliver the new home items. There is a white flower, one of the turns of the dark flower. Yeah, that's what I thought. Also, I like the use of the mini benches as stairs. It kind of reminds me of when you play in Minecraft and you make stairs to like basically look like any kind of textured surface. But yeah, I like the idea of this room. Also, you put a sponsi up here. That's great. That's perfect. I'll give this a 4 out of 5 for creativity. Also, I don't know how I triggered that sponsor eagle, but you know how it is. Sponsor eagle don't give a damn. Sponsor eagle just do what sponsor eagle does. Yeah, great room, waffle. All right, Lazarus is next. Minutia, I have you on the list, so no worries. Okay. Lazarus. I can't even alphabet, dude. Come on, brain. Get on that dial-up. That dial-up beat. Okay, what do we got here? What am I looking at? Can I make sense of it? I don't think so. What is this? What am I looking at? It's the door to a Prisma egg. Is that it? We were summoning something. Trying to make sense of this room. The other one had lore. This might have some too. This is like one of those acquired tastes. What's the word? Okay, what is it? Abstract. My God, it's so abstract. My brain couldn't piece it together. Yeah, I'd give this an abstract out of 5 because I cannot understand it. If there's lore behind this room, sorry, please do clarify because I don't understand it. Back room, a back room to where, right? This is like one of those rooms in that one game, Superliminal. I don't know if you've heard of it. Basically, where like the perspective affects how big items are. That's what this room is making me think of. I just don't understand it, so my thoughts are meh. Yeah. Okay, all right, we've got the nice little PewDiePie pattern in the background as a theme. Got the PewDiePie meatball, the Swedish meatball. And then this map is relatively new, I believe. I think it was added in was it in Pirates, or was it? It was not in this one. It was the Pirates vs. Ninja item, I think, right? I can't remember, but I do remember that this is a relatively new one. Vacation, right? right, vacation. We have so many celebrations a year. Like this stuff just you gotta keep up, old man, you know? People are laughing that I called myself an old man when they are older. How do you get the PewDiePie meatball? It's currently only available in the login pack, but it was a login item like 2 years ago. Don't worry, I archive everything. Yeah, or yeah, Minecraft pack. Big dumb. We have a PewDiePie Minecraft pack from his Minecraft series. Can make 365 items a year. Yeah, good luck with that. You don't want to burn yourself out. For this room, I'll give you a 3 out of 5. I mean, it makes you look like a PewDiePie fan. Take that how you will, but you did what you could with the level 59 account. It's not bad. It's not amazing either. I look forward to your next room in the future. Okay, Big Rob 56. Let's see what you've got. What have you got? Okay, what in the world am I looking at? This looks like you walked into a thrift store and couldn't make up your mind on what to buy, so you just bought everything. In fact, you just bought the whole store with the customer and everything. The guy playing. Good. I'd give this a messy out of 5. Not like the soccer player or the football player. Sorry. I hope I didn't offend half the world like that with that. But yeah, this is getting a messy out of 5. All right, CryptiPie is next. I was lied to. Where's the overused female animation? You don't get one, but you do get me looking at rooms. If that makes you feel any better. Cracky pie? Crypti? I don't know what. Okay, what is going on here? We've got a vast open room. I can tell you are having a trouble. You're having a hard time. I am having a hard time speaking. You're having a tough time hatching these eggs, huh? Gotta find the trend. And you can easily crack them open. I like the color scheme. I don't like the carpet in here, but I do like the rest. I don't know why. I think it's because of this bed here. And what's his name? I forget his name. This pixeling. But yeah, you use the new home wall item. And you use the Easter bunny in the cat litter. Well, bunnies use a litter anyway, so it's pretty much the same. Asimo, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I give this... You're at level 35. It's not bad. I give this a 3 out of 5. Yeah, you did a good job. Whenever you start leveling up some more, you will 100% have some better stuff to fill this room with. But it's got a good color scheme going, so keep the colors and maybe play around with them, and I think you'll have a very stonks room in the future. Okay, next up is Sven BD. There you are. Can you view Kato, and Plucker? Yeah. In case I missed somebody else, feel free to mention your in-game name. Okay, I think we've seen this room last time. So either two things. One, the room you're trying to submit hasn't updated, or this is the one you wanted me to look at again. But yeah, I mean, it's a pet party. This is basically how I would imagine the behind the scenes of Congratulations like shooting was. Everybody is like popping off and having fun. So yeah, it's a good room. But I've seen this before, so I'll give this a scene out of 5. All right, next up is Valerix A. Didn't have time to make another room because I'm moving out. Oh, how ironic that would be the case. Being having to make a move, literally move. No, Nagito is here. I'll look at his room in a bit. Valerix A, what have you got? You've got a party room. What is going on here? What is happening? It's like an underground auction room. He's the CEO of what? CEO of Tuber? Is the Gnome CEO of Tuber? Who is in charge here? That's what this room feels like. This is a who's in charge out of 5. The cop's investigating something. The pirate's here for God knows what. The cat's just being a cat. Mr. Spaceman is looking at his awards. Pirate's trying to buy a new bird. And then I don't know why this made me think of Will Smith. But yeah, thinking about his past. Reflecting on his past. Yeah, I'd give this a what in the world out of 5. No, it was a who's in charge out of 5. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Master Ivan Tuber. There you go. Yeah, I called him Spaceman because I won't name exactly what his inspiration was from. Okay, Master Ivan Tuber, you've got a very cozy, compact room. I like that you chose this bed because it's like super square, right? And when you choose a small room, I think it makes the most sense to take something that's like this, what's the word? Symmetrical or like cube-like. Yeah. There's a lot of sharp edges in your room and it just flows well. I like it. I'm going... There didn't update there was supposed to be a cat. Well, I can pretend there's a cat instead of a dog. Either way, the score does not change that I'm gonna give this. I give this a 4 out of 5 just because of like the consistency I see in the room. I really like it. And like, completely unrelated, but you put swords, which further makes me think that this room is like sharp with all the corners. You'd probably hurt yourself in this room. Okay. Why dog is better? Oh boy. All right. Let's not start that war. That'd be really cool though if we did kind of like playing on the changing the theme of sci-fi to steampunk for like one celebration or something, where instead of pirates versus ninjas, it could be cats versus dogs, and just have like a theme of versus, you know. I think having those kind of sub themes could be just really cool. All right, Minutia, where are you at? There you are. Got the Twitter badge. Wow, that's a rare one. Okay, we got somebody who used the max room size. I like what you've done here. It's like a small person entrance. I wouldn't fit through this door, but some people will. And the climb to 100 mil. Some poetry by the night sky kind of thing. A dance floor? Or just a lounge right here. Comfy little, comfy. Yeah, this is a comfy room out of 5. Yeah. That's what I'd give this. Comfy out of 5. All right. Ayub 7 is next. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more people. Twitter is rarer. Yeah, Twitter is pretty rare. We don't have that many people who get it. If you want to get the Twitter badge, the best and only way is to just be very active on Twitter with like, you know, tubersim hashtags or whatever it is. Same goes for Reddit. Same goes for Discord. As long as you're highly active on those, that's kind of the only criteria for those. For them platforms. What is the rarest badge? I'd have to take out the list, but there are some that have not seen the light of day for a long time. prehistory, Egyptian era, pirates versus ninjas, cats versus dogs, sci-fi steampunk, mini city giant theme. Could be cool. Fantasy dragon theme and like only dragons. Home kitchen. Ah, home kitchen, huh? Home kitchen, wouldn't that be cool? Okay, so Ayub's got a nice little kind of like a flex room going on, but at the same time it's like a jungle kind of thing. So it's like one of those ancient ruins, right? But before everything looked all broken down and stuff. So it's just a tuber chilling on his computer in the middle of a jungle. That's how these go. There you go. You're getting a jungle out of 5. All right, I'm gonna find Iconium's room now. I don't believe he's in chat, but we will still check the room because it was mentioned. But if you're in here, hello, hello, hello. There he is, the fox mask. Manager, how do I get the special levels? How do you get lit levels? You gotta reach level 75 of the base levels, and then you can get levels after that. Ooh, okay. See, this is what I love to see. I love to see 3D perspectives like this, and I think having a sort of like a semi-transparent, thank you, Sponsor Eagle, a semi-transparent wall like this really opens up some of those options. Like you wouldn't, at a glance, you wouldn't really see these items he's put, but when you look closer, it's like, oh, cool. Got a really cozy room going on here. This would be like your study. There's no distractions, just you, the couch, the cat, and maybe a book or two. Yeah, I like what you did with the glass panes. It's pretty cool. I'll give this a 4 out of 5 because 4 out of 5, 0.5 out of 5 because I wanted to see, or what I want to see after this is like something to fill this corner with. I'm not sure what it is, but I feel like there could be something at the base, maybe a path inwards. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, great room. Great room using new items. Always love to see those. And lead to other people feeling inspired. And I like the background theme that you used for it. The old Windows screensaver looking thing. Okay, Hansa89. There you are. I hope your room is ready. Can we add you as friend in the game? Yeah, sure. Why not? Another compact room. I like what you did with the colors. Yeah. This is always a very nice poster to put up when you have a darker backdrop because it already has like a sort of gradient reflection to it. So sometimes it can just look like a deeper picture, right? Without it being actually massive. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. The colors are nice. Goes well with the purple backdrop. And I kind of like what this does here. I feel like it could use maybe a smidge of like space between the wall and the bed. But yeah, no, this is good. This sort of separation that we've been seeing a few of these in the rooms that we checked out today, but a lot of people are using the wall and the pillar to actually create rooms within the room. And I think that's just a really inspiring way to go about it. All right. So I give this a 4. 4 out of 5. Pretty good. I like the colors. I like the placement of the items. Next up is Catoen Plucker. Don't know if I have not added them. Let's add them right now. Nope, that's not it. Okay. Going down to K. Find you. I hit level 75 within 2 months. Look, if it makes you feel any better, if you're not lit level yet, I'm not lit level. But I'm close. I'm getting pretty close. I think I'm like 73 now. So we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Okay. So we've got another sort of skyscraper looking apartment room. I'm hoping you're not cooking with Genie. That would be oh, what would that be? What would that make? Would you use your wishes to make them make you food? Or would you wish for food? I mean, I can feel that. Gotta put this in here, so you're making me hungry. I haven't eaten yet. But this is an instant like 1 point plus. For no reason. Not cause I really like it or anything. But yeah, it's a nice room. I like to use the wine rack that we just added. And most of these are home items, from what I can tell. Yep. That's good. This is good. Oh, and there's an Easter bunny. Boom, got him. Found him. All right. I'll give this what? You added an Easter bunny. I'll give this a bunny out of 10 or 10? 5. And you know what? Bunny has 5 letters, so that means 5 out of 5. So keep that in mind. All right, Nagito is our last name that I have on my list. So if I haven't gone over your room, make sure you mention it in chat, and I will take a look at it before we take a look at our subreddit. Yeah. And then after that, well, maybe we can do a little bit of Craniac. I want to see if I can get an item or two. But spoiler alert, I am terrible. Also, if this is a Rickroll, I swear to God. It's not. Okay. Safe. Safe. The maid is looking for some coffee. Really? What is happening? What is going on? Oh, there's one. I found the Easter bunny. Fish stream without a Rickroll. Why'd you remove that one? But yeah, this is technically the first one without getting Rickrolled. There's a Benoy. Man, I really can't understand what the heck is happening in here. Home invasion? Home invasion. It's home invasion. The maid is invading the home. With coffee on her mind? There's soup. This is probably like way darker than I think it is. I don't know that it's Goldilocks because... Wait, no, you're right. It is because they eat soup. Oh my god. Okay. Somebody touching my spaghetti? Nah, but close. It's the 3 bears. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I got the reference eventually. Thanks to thanks to reading the chat or anything. But yeah, okay. I see it now. It's just me being uncultured and slow. Now the bunny. Wait, does this mean the Benoy was the snitch all along in the story? Yeah. That's how the Goldilocks got caught and the bear ate her alive, right? That's how the story goes, right? I think that's actually how the original story goes. The original thing. I'll rate this dark out of 5. Or yeah. Goldilocks out of 5. So that I remember that it was that. Okay. The bunny's a reason and... Oh, okay. The Benay manipulated the maid into going into that house. That's a dangerous bunny. Okay. On my OBS. There it is. Do I switch this now? Actually, here. Let's see if I can get a home item or two. How many takes do you think it's gonna take me to get at least one? I think a couple thousand. It's a big number, but yeah, there's one item that bodes well. We're wasting all our luck early. 107. Yeah. Oh, we got a pet trend level up. That's not too bad. Okay, there's a home. I didn't get it, but I got the smiley. We got the happy face. We're all smiles today. One question. I already said this in the last stream, but I still want to know, will I get the Reddit badge? If you told the team, what did they say? I'm involved with the Reddit badge. Oh, I'm in love with, not I'm involved. Honestly, just be active in it to the point where it's obvious. Like, I believe Iconium is pretty, or I think Iconium and Max are very active in those channels. We'll take a look at the subreddit in a bit and we'll see. But yeah, there are people who like always comment on posts and stuff like that, which is like above and beyond, but I mean that's kind of how you get to that point where you can get a Reddit badge, right? Or if you also make content. Max just wants the badge. Yeah. That's why I'm not giving it to him, you know? We gotta milk him. No, I'm kidding. Or am I? I have not gotten a home item yet. I'll probably just have to buy them all. Can you please add more backgrounds into the game? What kind of backgrounds would you like to see? That is the question. I think I would like to see an ocean background. Yeah. And not like underwater, I mean like an ocean. Like an ocean that spans the background kind of thing. That'd be pretty cool. Missed again. Yeah. Okay, this one for sure. I'll get this home item. I swear it. Got him. See? Told you so. What's it gonna be though? Oh, it's a cat. It is a cat. Backrooms background? Backrooms? What? How long will it take for Max to get the badge? I don't know. That would you know, be being bad at Craniac, so we just buy the new items. Yeah. That's our trade deal. I mean, I got one item. It's a cat. It's not a new one. A Spider-Man background? So, you mean like a literal Spider-Man, right? We actually had this conversation at Outerminds as well about Spider-Man and, you know, how the multiverse exists and how, you know, there are some that are more spider than man. So you'd rather... You'd be basically giving us creative freedom there, and we might just add a Spider-Man, not Spider-Man. Just don't ignore messages in game support. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't say ignore. I would say there's a large backlog. Thousands of people all asking the same thing over and over again every day. It's every day, bro. I bought the wall, but got the 2 pillars from Craniac. What? That doesn't make sense. Are you sure you tapped the right item? Spiders Man is a thing in the comic? Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the Spider-Men that we spoke of. It's hard to picture that, or want to picture that. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not a big fan of spiders. I don't hate them. They don't pay rent, so... It's not always about the money, Spider-Man. It's about the fence. Met moment. God, haven't heard that one in a while, huh? Why don't I have the brain in the Craniac anymore? That's because you've gotten them all. Now you've got to complete your quests and level up all your agents to get the rest. That's how it goes. Oh. Man, where are the home items? Give me the home items, please. Please. Huggle Flare in the Reddit sub. when? Puggle Flare? Why Puggle Flare? Is that the event? Oh, there we go. That's a new. No, that's not. Is it? That's a more recent one. It's not new, but it's. Oh, wait, there's a double. Can we get the double? Probably not, but we'll try. Nope, none. We go from 2 to nothing. Okay, that's enough Craniac failures. I'm gonna switch to the subreddit. Okay, what do we got? What have we got here today? Let me put the chat here. Okay. And items need a higher appearance value. What does that mean? Oh, the items in Craniac. Yeah. Okay, my first diamond meme trophy and my first room trophy. But did you post the actual rooms? Did not. Unfortunate. My shrine. I guess it is sort of a shrine. Yeah. With this context in mind, it makes it a little bit more sense. Yeah. Who got it? Environmental War 581. Whatever your in-game name is, congrats on getting your Sword King badge. 20k Craniac and all items, 4 Prisma left. Oh my, okay. He's going for it. He's getting them all. 20,000 Craniac games. That is insane. That is a grind. Keep it up. Even I think my room was bad. Also, I hope I'm not spamming with my room events. This ain't so bad. Actually, this is pretty good. I like the setting, I guess, if you want to call it that. Y'all see that? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would rate this decently well. It's not that bad. Alright, next. My room. That is your room. I don't know about a chest on your bed, but there you have it. There it is. There it is. Not actually a bug slash glitch, but the sprites for the lights don't match up with its corresponding unlit sprites. What do you mean? Yeah, what? What? The sprites for the lights don't match up with its corresponding unlit sprites. Well, yeah, because it doesn't need to. That's kind of the sort of effect that's going on. It's not a basically it's not a mirror, right? It's just 2 different sets of sites timed differently. What is this blue key thing? Somebody's first event. Let's see who helped them out. John as usual. Thank you for helping them out. Manager can make a PC version of Tubersimulator. I'm currently emulating it, so it's technically possible. But we have spoken about like getting a PC, like an actual PC version of Tuber a few times in the past. It's just it's one of those big ones. It's like bigger than a celebration kind of work, so it might take a while. Oh yeah, I spoiled myself, I guess, or maybe somebody else looked at the account recently, but made it look like it was plugged in. Yeah, this is a nice little touch detail-wise. Use a different item to like the headphone item to make it look like it's got wires, because no setup is complete without wires everywhere. We always tried to hide our cable management, but at the same time, when you do show the cables, it gives it like that authentic look. All right, I'll log in. What do I do? Overseeing a D&D game. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I remember seeing one of these, but it was with Edgar and Maya instead. I think it was in one of the room events when I was browsing. Yeah, missing your first Prisma egg. That is pain. I feel bad for you. What is this? What am I looking at? Is it just a tank? It certainly looks menacing. That's for sure. And yeah, I did look over your room, and you got a 4.5 out of 5. It was the basically the room with basically the glass panes on the sides, and then you kind of made like a sort of alcove with libraries going on, or bookshelves. I think my one comment was that it was like missing something at the, not at the start, but at the base. You know how it like converges in the middle at that corner? I feel like it could have used like a path to go inside. I think it was, yeah. Yes, I did look at Waffle's room as well. Waffle was a little earlier in the stream, so I don't exactly remember what it was. But yeah, I did rate him pretty high, so it must have been nice. Just a salty meme. People who follow contest themes. What got you here? Posters and trolls. Smoothie. Alright, what you got here, not what you got. Words. Yeah. It's like when you're making those TikTok videos where they showcase all the or the memes that we picked for the week. I go through those, and like a lot of those are just monkey memes, and like I'm so tired of seeing them, but that's why we look through them and we actually pick memes that are, you know, pretty original from the meme maker event. So if you didn't literally win in the rankings, you may have won on our TikTok account, which exists, by the way. If you know, that might be another badge that comes into play in the future. Like if we maybe have like somebody who has multiple features on that account, then well, you might get the badge for it if you want it. When you look at my room 507 Nolan, I'll add you to the list, but we are mostly done looking over rooms. So, all right, offer wall. That would be really cool if it came back around sometime soon. It has been a while since the last one, yeah. Ah, yes, back in my day, we went on adventures. Wow, and you're only 26. Uncle Jerry more tick list talk. I remember seeing this one. I didn't use it in our weekly thing, just because it's a little all over the place. It's missing the punch. One finger snap and it's all gone. All right, let's see if I can sort by something else. Let's do top. And then this week, we got the few posts that we've already seen. And then somebody failing at getting Ubu. It's always tragic to see. Max salty that if a TikTok badge comes out, he has to actually use TikTok. Yep. It'll be his undoing. Okay, that was all of them. Okay, that can conclude this little Reddit adventure. Take a look at what's his name, Nolan. We'll get your room real quick before we you know, maybe sign off for the day. We've been going for about an hour and a half now, which is par for the course on these streams. I hope I answered those questions well. If you have more questions, the best way to reach us is on our server, on our Discord server, which you can find a link to in the description. Info, whatever the hell it's called. The box with text in it. Where is numbers in this list? Is it at the start? Yeah, that's right. Numbers go up at the start of the list. For this, I'll turn back the game sound, and of course, Sponsor Eagle will comment. And oh, we got a mix. Okay, so this room pretty basic. You're level 38. You have quite a few items here going on. So a Facebook badge? I don't think we have one. We have a Twitter, we have a Discord, we have a Reddit, we have a bunch of like animal ones. We don't have a YouTube badge, which is kind of weird. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, this room is an up and coming room. You are working on it out of 5. That's what it is. It reminds me of the room I had when I was starting out. Basically, just made a sort of music studio, a recording studio. But keep it up. No? The more you level, the more items you'll get. Hello, Ronit. Welcome to the stream. The globe badge is a YouTube badge, really. Yeah, more or less, but it's not like a literal YouTube icon, right? It's more like a you win the internet kind of badge. So, okay, questions done. We've looked at rooms. Keep in mind, if you have participated in the stream, which is holy moly, that's a big list. Let's see, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 people have submitted rooms today, and we have looked at least 20 rooms, which is, I think it's a new record of participants this time around. So yeah, I'll be giving you guys a nice little $50 for participating. I think that's how much I usually give, or is it 100? I'll look at the amount, and you'll see a gift in your account by the end of the day, before I finish my work. Well, that's part of the work, so yeah, you will see some bucks in there. Just you'll have to reload the game later on. But thank you all for coming to the stream. You don't need bucks, okay, buddy. Don't need bucks. You're still getting them. You can't stop me. I am unstoppable with my bucks. Yes, on the game. So you can buy whatever you want with those. Maybe 4 Craniac items if it is. Trust me, it's 10,000. Yeah. Didn't submit room today, so no bucks. Well, maybe next time, you know. But as well, thanks for coming. Join our Discord to know when the next one's happening, or subscribe to the channel so that you can tell when it's coming, because I think it shows it in your sub feeds. Sub feed. There's a D there. Sub feeds. Love you, Cody. Thank you. Check the game support. Sure thing, Max. I'll find your account. You can only have 187 bucks. Yeah. All right. It's been nice chatting with you guys today, and I will see you in the next stream. Bye.